Versatility in your approach will provide you with the greatest sense of fulfillment and satisfaction in your personal and professional life. That ought to be the hallmark of the motto that former NFL tight end Nate Lawrie lives by these days as he attempts to deliver a message of relentless positivity and effort. I caught up with the former NFL grinder on Friday as we talked the Brazyn Life, his NFL career, business, and so much more. So first of all, Nate, we want to take the time to welcome you to the Two-Man Advantage podcast, and we're excited to have you on the show this afternoon, buddy.
Yeah, I'm glad to be involved. This is great, Kevin.
So I know that the foam roller was initially conceptualized after your back injury with the Saints. So can you just begin by telling me how it was conceptualized from the beginning and how it's changed your life?
Yeah. So I was using a foam roller during my playing days. It was, a tool that most of the training staffs would have in the training room, most of the strength staffs would have in the strength room. And I would get on it and I would try to take care of my body. So I had been familiar with them, but then I had this bad back injury when I was with the Saints. And it was just kind of something I would do, at the beginning of a workout, maybe at the end of a workout. And it wasn't until after this back surgery that I really learned how to use a foam roller properly and use it to take care of my body. So the products have been around since probably the early 2000s, probably longer than that, but that's when they first really started coming on the scene for me. And just had use them casually from that time on. And then, like I said, after this back surgery, this back injury, I learned how to use the foam roller, and I was using it all the time, and it was really something that I could do on a daily basis to keep me on the field. And I wasn't sure if I'd be able to play again after my back injury. And I was able to play 5 more years of professional football, which, was my boyhood dream. It's something that I strived for so long, and I wanted to keep going. And so, with that tool, I was able to essentially stay healthy. And I wanted to be able to use it more often. And I was still traveling a lot, training in the off season. And I'd leave my foam roller at home, and I would come back and feel like I'd set myself back because I hadn't been able to keep up with that mobility practice and that routine. And I wanted something that I could have in my pack without having to second guess whether I should pack it because it's so bulky and annoying to travel with. And so I conceptualized a collapsible foam roller, and I kind of stored it away for a couple of years while I was playing football. Didn't really have time to develop it. Picked it back up, built a prototype in the garage, and just tinkered with it actually for a couple of years here and there. And then we finally got to a place where I thought it was really cool. It was compelling. It could hold my weight. It was very easy to use. And then we decided to go ahead and launch a Kickstarter campaign, and that was at the end of 2015. And from there, we've continued to grow the business.
Now, can you tell me about the fitness flexibility this offers to both training athletes and everyday people who are looking to stay fit?
Yeah, so foam rollers, like I said, they're awesome tools. If people are unfamiliar with what a foam roller is, more and more people do know what they are and what they're used for. But essentially, they're a 6-inch diameter cylinder, roundabouts. And you can have them anywhere from 12.5 inches long all the way up to 36 inches long. And essentially, you use your body weight to get on top of it, and you roll out your muscles. And it gives you kind of a massage, a deep tissue massage, and that helps you to kind of push metabolic waste out of sore muscles. So if you're training a lot, or you're working your muscles hard, or just on a daily basis if you're stiff, you can push some of this metabolic waste out of your muscles, and you're going to feel fresher. It helps to break down adhesions in the muscles. And basically, it's just an easy way to keep the body loose and limber, elongate the muscles, and just keep you healthy. So that's what foam rollers are great for. alongside that, people have developed different ways that you can use a foam roller, whether it be, just exercises that you can do, push-ups, using it as just a device to move around with. It's great for stretching. You can roll out your back and get a little bit of a spinal adjustment. So they're awesome tools, and if you're using them consistently on a daily basis, you're going to see great results. And that's why, I think it's really compelling to have something that fits in your backpack, or the pack that you're taking with you to work, you're taking with you on your trip. If you're just going away for a weekend and you're only packing a backpack, you can still fit this in there and you can take care of your body. So, the foam rollers are awesome tools for across the board related to fitness. And my whole goal is just to make it more convenient to use.
And tell me how your Shark Tank experience helped you launch the product to the masses.
Yeah, so we had kind of been at it for just about a year. So we started on Kickstarter. We got a great response from Kickstarter, and then we went into the production mode. And it took us a long time really to figure out the mass production and to get the product just right to send out to customers. And, after, it was probably in March of 2017 was the first time we actually had any inventory that wasn't already sold. And that's kind of when we really felt like we launched. And then a couple months later, we're standing in front of the Sharks, making our pitch and trying to compel them that we have a great business and a great business idea. And Shark Tank has been, kind of an unbelievable experience. It's kind of a machine, and it's really cool. But what it does is it gives us a platform to talk about our mission, which is really to help people move and feel better, take care of their bodies in convenient ways. So Shark Tank has been awesome.
Now, I know you played for a handful of NFL teams. Could you tell me, what was your fondest memory playing in the NFL, and how do you think the NFL has changed since you retired from playing football?
Yeah, that's a great question. The whole experience is kind of surreal. Like I said, I grew up wanting to play professional football. I knew I had this size. I knew I was athletic. But there's so many factors that go into making an NFL career. So, one of the fondest memories would be just the draft day. I was at Yale's campus with a bunch of my friends, and I got the call from the Buccaneers, and John Gruden got on the phone and was like, "Hey, how would you like to be a Buck?" And just elated for that. And then taking that into my first year, the first time I was cut and then rehired. And then the whole process, probably the funnest season was the year that I was playing with the Saints, because we were just coming back from being displaced to San Antonio. And the year before, was the Katrina season. The team had gone to San Antonio. And that following year, they came back. And it wasn't even until, I think, the fourth or fifth game that we had our first home game, because they were still rebuilding the dome. And we came out on Monday night, and this is, it's one of those games that will live in the history of the NFL annals. We came out Monday Night Football against the Falcons, and it was just such an electric atmosphere. And Falcons were good that year. Nobody really expected us to be any good. And we came out and we were like 5 or 6 and won at some point in the season and went on to the NFC Championship that game that year. Just that game that night, Monday night, home opener against the Falcons, and just like it had a Super Bowl atmosphere. It was so fun. And we, as a team, we really felt like we were part of rebuilding, the city, really like helping people. Yeah, exactly. Like we felt like we were part of that rebuilding process because people really latched on to what the Saints were doing that year. And it was like this symbiotic relationship where people were rebuilding their lives. We were trying to rebuild the program in an organization that had troubles throughout history. And it was so fun. And it was such a cool atmosphere that year. I loved it.
And if someone had to ask you to describe your career in one sentence, what would you How would you calculate that if someone asked you
It's,
that question? That question.
that's a very tough question. How do you encapsulate your career? So I mean, I would say that I would kind of describe my journey as I was an NFL grinder, right? I was never week in, week out starter. I did start some games. I always believed I had the ability to be a team's designated starter and play great football. And I constantly worked towards that. And whether it was injuries that set me back, which happened, or you know somebody else on the team getting injured, and I was kind of on the bubble at the time, just trying to prove myself, being young. There's so many things that could happen, and a lot of times, you hate to say it, but as a young NFL player, to get a shot, you almost need somebody in front of you who has proven themselves and the team is relying on to get hurt, so that you can step in and put on film and show them what you can do. And so there's like all these different layers where you have to be one good, you have to be prepared to, but you also have to be a little bit lucky. And so, yeah, my role in the NFL is just to work hard, have as much fun as I can do, just like playing a boy dream, um, and making the most out of it and trying to prove myself. So that's how I would describe it. It was a few more than one sentence. Sorry.
That's totally cool. Now, if you had to give advice to players that are looking to transition from football to business, what would your best advice be? And how did the lessons you learned playing football help you transition to your business career?
Yeah, that's an awesome question too. Good questions. Yeah.
Well, thanks
Uh,
for that.
um, yeah, the best advice would be just to start doing it. People will have an idea or they'll have something that they really want to do. They get caught up in daily lives um, and they start to think about all the things that would hold them back. Then they never do it. And my suggestion would be just to go for it. Put something out there and tweak it along the way. That's a lesson I've continued to learn. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so theoretically we could have had something on the market much sooner, but I wanted our launch product to be perfect. And looking back now, it wasn't perfect, but at the time it was as good as we could get. We continued to improve it. So that's one thing, and then two is utilize the resources that are out there. Specifically in the NFL, there's tons of programs, career transition programs, and I don't feel like guys take enough advantage of them to really put themselves in a good place going forward. And I've tried to attend as many as I can, and you learn a lot in a short amount of time, and you forget a lot, but you pick up little nuggets. So that would be, use the resources available, and then three is, find a good team and the people that are gonna support you. So yeah, there's different ways to do it. And then in regards to what did I learn from football, it's kind of interesting. I mean, I've often equated being a professional football player as kind of being a sole proprietor. I mean, at the end of the day, you are your own business. Your body is your product, and you are out there. You're a contractor, right, for the team that you're playing for, and it's one of those things where you show up and you do what's best for your body, what's best for your game, and you continue to improve along the way. And if it's good enough, then you'll keep your job. And that's a lot of the lessons you learn or you need to take into entrepreneurism, which is you need to show up every day, you need to work your hardest, and at the end of the day, you're responsible for the outcomes. And there's, going back to what I said earlier, there is a little bit of luck involved. But if you keep your head down and you keep working each day, eventually you're gonna make the progress, or you're gonna figure out that idea doesn't work, and you're gonna move to the next thing. You're gonna take that same spirit on to the next thing. So there's a lot of things that equate over from being a professional football to moving into business and moving into entrepreneurism for sure.
And my final question for you has to do with what makes you tick outside of athletics and business, and when your life story is done being written, how do you want people to remember you by? I know it's kind of a loaded question. But
yeah, no, that's awesome. Yeah, I mean, outside of what I'm doing now, I love doing what I'm doing every day. I feel like it's almost like a game, right? I come and some days are a grind. Some days are really fun when you get new opportunities pop up. But outside of that is just my family. I have 2 kids. I have a wonderful wife, and love them to death, and just love spending time with them. So that's there's that balance there where you have to carve out time to really enjoy your family. And then kind of the legacy that I want to leave is just that I used the gifts that I've been blessed with from God to the utmost of my ability, and leave something that's worthwhile behind. And so right now it's building this business. In the future it could be something else, but and I also never wanted to be defined by one thing. So when I was playing football, a lot of people asked if I wanted to go into coaching afterwards. And I never really did, just because I didn't want to make my whole life about that one thing. I wanted to prove that I could be successful and work hard in other areas. And that's kind of a personal drive for me. But yeah, I mean, the drive is to do hard things and to make a difference. Yeah.
Absolutely. Hey, I would be remiss if I didn't ask you, who do you think, what's going to happen in the Super Bowl there, buddy?
Yeah, honestly, I'm not. Probably somebody that is playing fantasy football week in and week out is someone better to ask at. But I would have a hard time betting against the Patriots. Those guys are just a machine. It doesn't matter who's in the positions. It seems like as long as Brady's behind the helm, they can plug and play a lot of the other positions, and they're going to be great. And then, as we've seen the last couple of weeks, they don't panic when things go bad because they've been there so many times. So, yeah, I'd like to see the Eagles take it, but my gut feeling is it's going to be the Patriots again.
Do you think it will be a competitive game?
I do think so. The Eagles definitely impressed me last week. I haven't been able to watch them a lot this year, and yeah, they showed up. So if they bring that game, then it's going to be a fun Super Bowl for sure.
Hey, Nate, we want to thank you for taking some time to talk with us this afternoon on the True Man Advantage podcast. It was a lot of fun. We enjoyed your contribution, and we want to wish you a great day, bud.
Thank you so much, Kevin. I really appreciate being on.